it's not always easy to make a living as an artist, but I think there's a lot of support nowadays. So my name is Man One, and born and raised in Los Angeles. Grew up in Alhambra, the San Gabriel Valley, but I've been LA my whole life, and I make a living as an artist. Well, I got into graffiti when I was 16 years old in high school, and I'd say within weeks of starting to do graffiti, I was like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I didn't know how I was going to make money. I didn't know anyone else who was making money doing this or making a living, but I was determined to do it. So I just started getting better and better at doing murals and street art. And when I got my degree in fine art from Loyola Marymount University, I think that kind of catapulted me a little bit. And I just went in it full time. And I don't know, I got a little bit of luck and just a lot of hard work, and this is all I've been doing ever since. Well, in Los Angeles, graffiti art has had a negative connotation ever since I can remember, because there's a big gang culture in Los Angeles. So it took a lot of proving yourself and a lot of really just committing yourself to the work and showing the murals. And finally, after a few decades, people are starting to finally understand, okay, this is different. This is not gang culture. This is art.
They were ready to go, and I think that's the main thing, is I want them to feel like they're 16 years old still. And we'll just feel like a bunch of young kids out here painting, no matter what age we are.
In San Francisco for the Institute on Aging, where I worked with 30, 40, elderly people, anywhere from the 60 years old to 98 years old. And we collaborated on a mural. We taught them about hip hop. We brought in a DJ. We brought in an MC. I showed them my work, and we talked about graffiti and all that. And then they got to actually go and spray paint a mural. The title of the mural was One Love. And it was amazing because I've worked with kids a lot. I've never worked with senior citizens. And the mural's still there. So if you go to the Institute on Aging in San Francisco, you'll see the mural. Yeah, I've done, with the U.S. State Department, I traveled to Panama, and it was awesome. We flew around the country doing workshops with kids, doing murals, doing talks, things like that. And it was really about showing that graffiti art could be, could really help communities in a social justice kind of way, I have a whole series of murals called Faces LA, where I'm doing portraits of the everyday person, I just did a mural last year of my mom and dad. I've done murals of artists, of kids, abuelitas. And to me, it's about celebrating people who are Los Angeles, not the celebrities, not the people that everyone around the world thinks of Hollywood. I want to show people that LA is a big city and we have a lot of our own local heroes and our own diversity and all that stuff. My kind of whole life story has been just to always follow your passion, never give up, and just do what you love. For me, the goals just keep getting higher and higher, I'm never satisfied with where I'm at. I always want to do more and do bigger. Your attitude has to be that in order to be a successful artist.